Good evening and welcome to some late night Despot's game runs. I'm your host Bunsen, and let's get into it. Well, let's look for something to start with. Still looking for that perfect mage build. Got passed up by a mage build, and this mage build almost got us. Apparently this was very close, though. So a one shooter build, mage. Not sure what Peterson has here. Oh, there's some hybrid builds here. And then shooter mage, I think. Still looking for the mage build. Haven't found it. Hopefully we'll get it tonight. But if we don't, then we don't. We got all month left to look for it. And there's a paddle, what I like to start out with. Nice and clean and versatile. We can go anywhere with it. And this is probably zombies. And not a lot of zombies, so I'm not going to keep around those extra dudes. Alright, and I like to fight this guy in green. He does so much damage. And it's the cooldown. It's a really good one to start with. And I should go back over the footage and check the attack speed before and after that, but I'm almost positive that we get an increase in attack speed with it. I am going to fight this on red. I'm going to get that extra upgrade. We are going to do cooldown, but when we have cooldown, I want to get to store level 3 again. So we're really tight on what we can actually buy right now. But conversely, we're going to be able to do a lot more efficient stuff on the next floor. So picking up 3 dudes is not ideal here. I was hoping to go through it with 1. However, if we do get that many dudes, I would like to keep them around. So I'm going to waste them. Let's see if we can use them for a bit. We might be able to get away with keeping this guy alive. It's possible. Okay, we did keep him alive. And he leveled up. That is big for us. Don't need any more of those. Let's take another ring. It's a pretty powerful start. We did blow some tokens, but we did get a discount on all the dudes. So let's see how this works out. Okay, we should not have any problems with damage now. So we have 2 elven rings and kind of want them right there. Not that we had a problem before, but you know. We're gonna have to eat here and pick up a dude and hope he survives. We can get an armor from, but we're not gonna be able to get any hit points. Can't pass up a ring. So we got some armor. We'll get bounce. And that's about it for now. Go ahead and go here. That's good to have there. Means that after this, or if something goes wrong here, we'll still be able to bounce back. But we should get this with minimal problems here. Yeah. So, I'm not sure where the boss is. I'm fairly positive that the boss is over here, but you never know. I do know that I want to go back and get a token before we do anything else. And I know we're taking a long way around. I don't want to risk losing when we don't have any health upgrades. Getting these 3 guys hurts a little bit. I could have just turned them into mush, into 3 food, but that seems like a really big waste of 10 tokens, you know? So let's go ahead and get some health. And eat and go get this one. And these guys are pretty decent level now. Let me get one more dude so we can soak up the XP. That's about the only reason. Let's go down here and check what's... Oh, so there's the boss. somewhat unfortunate, but okay. And we don't need any more food right now. We're on 5 food. It's still a relatively small amount. And we're looking for a mage upgrade. And that is all we're looking for. And we got one. So we're still viable. That's good. We will have to eat. However, we can actually go the full amount before we have to eat. And we don't need to pull any more guys. Not for a while. So let's go ahead and get the sail up for level 2. Just keep it at 2 for now. And we'll eat at the boss. So we're on green. 5 guys. And this isn't worth a ton of EXP, so this guy probably goes to 4 max. I'm gonna save a little bit just in case we get the one-armed bandit when I have enough to pass him reliably. And 40 is enough. Okay, so I think we're gonna end up getting the BFG here. I don't want to have to go up more than 1 level. I want to stay here as much as possible since we have most of what we need in these ranks for now. And this will give us the kind of upgrade that we need. And that's about it for dudes. Let's go ahead and put these guys in play. And shooters go up front. Probably end up getting 1 more dude here. Or 2 more dudes actually. Given the fact that we're going to need to buy food. Okay. And pull this back just a... This should not be an issue with this many guys. Yeah, I know he's getting surrounded, but he's a big boy now. Got a lot of hit points. We're looking for mage. Could take dice. And I'm going to take dice because I don't want to end the run here. And dice can be very useful with a couple later upgrades. So we'll take the dice. And we'll take the food. And we're going to wait on these 2 because there's a pad there. So I can get on this side over here. And this is about the best thing I'm going to hope for on this side. All 3 in pads and all 3 at dude buying. So go here. We'll go ahead and eat. Kill this guy. See if we can find a lance. If we found one. Super awesome. I'm going to get a couple more rings before we head up. I'm not going to grab that. I am going to grab that. I don't want to grab the hat right now either because we have the 11. I'm not going to grab the hat because we might get it in an event. And I could get it on sale. So, I'm going to wait on that. Still want more rings. I'm going to try and get even more rings before we move up. Because they're kind of the backbone of everything. Alright. And that's enough. I'm going to go to 2 now. I want to have it up for the next door. Okay, so we're looking at the robot. Not going to be a problem, though. We're going to just burn this down. We had the plus attack, remember? So it looks a little hairy, but it's not. And we're just going to do this for the next area. Put that nano lance behind the other guy. Okay. We're going to go to 13 guys here. Let's see if we can get some sort of on sale hat. There's a hat on sale. So this gives us Thunderbolt. Doesn't give us a Fuko Thunderbolt though. So we'll try and pick up a Fuko here. And that'll really up our DPS. So there's a ring. There's a ring on sale. Cannot pass that up. Feeling like we should buy 1 more, but no way. I'm really going to save for the Fuko. Alright, killer tomato time. Alright, we need a mage upgrade. I know these are mage upgrades that we missed. We can't miss this upgrade. That is an upgrade we cannot miss. Right there. Oh, that's a good start. Alright, try it again. And that's a good start. Let's go check our mutate first. Before we do anything else, let's check our mutate. Alright, and we get a shooter splash. Is no good for this build. For that build particularly, we're looking for either weighted dice or cooldown reduction. Preferably cooldown reduction. Weighted dice is secondary, but possible. It doesn't end our run. It doesn't make our run, but it doesn't end it. Can be really good. Alright. Hopefully this is Cicada. And moving on. Let's see if we're viable. Weighted dice. Acceptable. Go up here and get this taken care of. It's nice to be able to one-shot those. And another cicada will round out this floor. Alright, moving on. Now we can still go shooters or mages. I would prefer to go mages, but you know we can go shooters. And I don't need to eat to get metabolism here. It's going to end up being the same amount, given he's already pretty close to full. Alright, moving on. I hate this event so much. The worst event ever. Oh, best event ever. We're having shooters. Well, we got the shooter dodge, so I think we're doing shooters. And we'll see why not. Let's see if we can knock this event out really quick. Okay. And it looks like we might be able to. Let's avoid going up yet. Okay, we got lucky with no zombies. This could have been really bad if I run into zombies here. I'd been like, no. But we missed the zombies. Fight on yellow. And I'm actually gonna grab this crossbow too. I don't want to miss any crossbows or anything. And we don't. We have 4 moves left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll come out nicely. We can go ahead and eat here. And the boss is probably over here. So looking good. We'll get a reward. 30 tokens. Start putting some dudes in play. Obviously 30 tokens. And let's get our metabolism, bullets, health, and health again. Alright, so we'll eat, and we'll go put these guys in play. Not going to worry so much about the paddle right now unless we miraculously get it. But we do need to get these two in play. And we're going to need to get one more in play. At least. So this is a loop. That means the boss is here or here. This should be nothing here. Or this here. Okay, this might not be a loop then. And that's okay. Alright. We're going to need to get at least one more guy in play. I would prefer that we get a paddle. But that may not be possible. Let's get 2 more guys in play because that's what we're going to need to soak up all the XP. Alright. Don't need any food. We have shooter dodge. It is a loop. That's okay though. What we can do is come here and then up and down. And I'm going to try and get a paddle. I'd very much like to get a paddle. Cannot pass up guns though. And we're not getting a paddle. This is slightly problematic. It means we need to put 3 more guns in play. We have to have enough firepower to kill the dog quickly. Okay, this is okay. So, move there. Come up here. Get our mutate. Hopefully we'll get a damage mutate off of this. So shooter splash is something that is an option. However, I'm not too big a fan. This is what I'm looking for right here. Shooter attack. That's better by a wide margin. This is going to stack with this later on. And weighted dice stack with this evasion. So we have an increased chance now. 1.3 times likely. So we're looking at maybe 28%, 27% chance to dodge. It's something. It's worth it. Okay, so we're going to eat here. Do not think we have to eat again with that attack upgrade. Go ahead and get our health. That makes a big difference. If we hadn't gotten that health, we'd just die. Alright, so we have attack speed. We have a bunch of dudes. I think we're going to be okay here. And they have extra attack. And we're fighting on green. It's going to be close, but we should win out. Okay, we got a big boost to our attack power there. Wow, and we get even more dudes. And we get a paddle. And we get even a sail. This is looking pretty good now. We have a lot of dudes for level 3, but got a lot of them really cheap. So it's going to help us out with the efficiency. I don't think we need anything else right now. Just kind of need these guys to heal up. And we should be just fine. I'm not going to spend any money on anything right now. And I'm not going to buy food there. I don't want to waste a movement on that telepad. And I'm still not going to get any food yet. What I am going to do, though... Oh, I thought that was something we needed. It's not something we need. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Okay, we got the 2 ideal basic mutations. Shooter attack and perforating shots. And it's really looking good now. So we're going to do this one on red. Shouldn't be an issue. And then we'll eat here. This allows us to fight this on green. Okay. And we're going to probably go up to 15 units here. So let's get some more guns. And I'm pulling crossbows now too. I don't want to pull a nano lance, even if it's on sale. I do want to pull a paddle though, if it's on sale. I'm not paying full price for it. I'm thinking I want to go one more maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and get these 5 guys in play. Alright. Ooh, I got one too many. That's okay. We'll just buy... I mean, we have to buy another food anyway. Okay, we got that one done. Actually, we need to buy food here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so we can just bounce right back. It's not a big deal. And this one is the man trap, which we auto win because of our classes. Alright, moving on. Well, at least we get 20 tokens. I hope it's not anything we needed. Doesn't look like we lost anybody good. We did lose a level 5 guy, but honestly, that did us a big favor. Look, now we're at the right amount of food. So, let's go ahead and pick this up now. And we'll continue on. And I like this kind of loop thing here, because usually this is just one area and then we come out here and nothing else. Alright, but there's a lot of areas to go. I love this room when we have shooters. Alright, we need something good for shooters. Come on, baby. Shooter armor is not amazing, but it's something. It's something. And that is something. That's all I could say. Am I disappointed? Yeah, but at least it is some sort of force multiplier for us. And there's going to be a teleport down here. And probably a teleport up here. I just want to maximize our movement. Go ahead and eat here. Fighting on green is obviously quite easy. And we're going to be going up to 22 right now. This is the robots. I don't want to mess with the robots. And we're getting lucky in these rolls. These 7 dudes. Actually, maybe even 6. Let's go 7. How about 6 and maybe getting a BFG? Okay, there's 7. Right, so there's the other paddle I wanted. Now, should have no problems whatsoever. Just gonna put you there. And we're gonna bounce here first. And hopefully we have one more feeding left. So, here's hoping. There is not a teleport there. That's not great. And we might have to feed again. I might have to fight on green, the boss, which would be okay. I'm not sure if it's worth it or not, but we may have to. We are most likely going to end up, I don't know, this is tough. It's possible to do the next 4 in exactly 10 moves. Say 22 tokens, but is it worth it? I don't know. Fighting this on green would be really problematic. Let's do this. Let him tank. And just burn these down on green. Let's be safe. We have a good start here. Alright, we got a free BFG. That's what we wanted. We gotta put the BFG in play after we eat though. So we're gonna be waiting on the BFG. It happens. There's nothing you can do about it. So let's go after our mutate first. See if we're even viable or not. The first mutate is Annoying Splash, which is one of the ones we absolutely wanted. If we get triple attack, this could be really good. Triple attack would be amazing. I'll just put it that way. And we're taking a fair amount of damage here. I think we're going to put 2 more in play. Just by the bigger one. Because we kind of need the BFG in play now. I don't think there's a way around it. This is the best room for us right now. And instantly put the BFG in play and everything changes. Alright, so let's clear these out before we buy any food. Alright, just to see where we're at. Actually, if we better buy food now. Because I want to put more stuff in play. If this isn't the boss, and it's not, 3, 6, 7, there's more stuff back there. There has to be. Yeah. Boss is there. That means... Is the boss there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think the boss is here. We got a very bad layout for this. And they're going to eat now. I need these guys to heal up for the boss. And we're just going to start putting foods in play now. And we may end up skipping this room here, depending. Although maybe not. Sometimes there's another room back there. You never really know. Regardless of what it is, we need to eat now and put more guys in play. I'm moving up. We can get another anything. Alright, that looks like about it. Now hopefully there's another room back there. Is good. It means the boss is there. It means we get to go here and then here. And give me something shooter wise, please. That's okay. Shooter punch. At least it's a double shooter punch and not, you know, single. So we're gonna be fighting on red, which is somewhat unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do about it. Because we can't eat again. It's not gonna be possible. At least we have an extra Lancer. And we need to save 8 for the final bouncing bullet. So do we have 7 left to play with. So we can get one more. We can't now unless it's on sale. This would be 6. Leave us at 7. I don't think it's worth getting. We could get this just sword though. And I mean, he's a dude. He absorbs 1 hit from the Octoboss, so it's better than nothing. It's 1 more hit from the Octoboss. At 39 dudes, well, 38 affected dudes. This guy is just cannon fodder. Does have 645 hit points though. See, he already took 1 hit. So now we need this guy to dodge, and then we need to finish out the Octoboss before he gets in our line. Ow. Man, that hurt a lot. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. We didn't lose any of the shooters. Maybe we lost 1 shooter, maybe? We lost 1 shooter. That's because we're fighting on red. It can't be helped, though. Nothing we can do about it. So, move these guys up. And move these guys in the back so they get a chance to fire. And let's get into it and see what we get. It's not great, but it's not terrible. At least we have an extra mutate with the dodge. And the weighted dice does do something. It's not exactly what I want. Alright, Digital Pete, 125. He is the gateway to the next area. And we got through that. Okay. On to Digital Pete again, 62. And we are mowing through that one. And on to Peterson, a man there. This is an interesting build got here. Yeah, this might actually gonna get us. I don't think this gets the mages, and we don't really have the attack that we needed to really do this. We got 40% attack and super punch. It's not sustained attack though, is the problem. We cooldown to be better because this would be, you know, every 3 seconds instead of 5. But I mean, it's okay. Oh, we got health on these guys too. They have attack speed. Attack speed's important also. Super important. And without the attack, we kind of died in melee as shooters. Yeah. I think we beat this though. So 38 for those guys. Not bad. It's not okay. Not great, but not bad. Not number 1 though. Man, it takes a long time to get a number 1 build. It is very late or very early, depending on where you are. Late for me though. I got at least a run or 2 in me though. Alright, we got a paddle. And we got cicadas. So this is a good floor. Let's just pop up here and see what we got before we commit to anything. And it is shoot a splash. That's acceptable. Splash and damage and attack speed are pretty much what we're looking for this build. Super punch is okay. It's not amazing. It's okay. It's good if you get it on the first floor, in my opinion. We're going to grab this. Obviously, can't put it in play, but we are going to put it in play next round because of zombies. And I'm just going to eat now. So we're going to have 2 full health lancers moving on to the next floor. And I'm going to see if we get them for free. We do get them for free. So that's even better. And this guy is really strong. 270 is his attack, same as this. 765 hit points. This guy's fully upgraded. This guy just starts. This guy tops out like 400 or something. Ridiculousness. So, okay, it is claws, and that's good because we're just gonna mow through this stuff now with 2 guys, or 3 guys. If we face zombies, I don't want to just die to zombies. It's terrible. You just come into the room and just die because there's 40 zombies in the room. You have 1 guy. Alright, go ahead and get metabolism and some of this stuff done before we forget about it. And we can actually keep this guy around a long time now. And he was free, so I don't feel guilty about having him. I have kept this guy all the way to the end before. It takes a while. It's a little tricky to do, but you can. Alright. I'm not gonna eat yet. I don't see a reason to. We keep getting more hit points. Dodge, hill. I guess we're gonna eat now, obviously. This is bogus. That means that the room is here, and then the secret room is there. We're gonna lose one of these guys. That's really bad. So damage return, not what I'm looking for. None of this is what I'm looking for, and quite frankly, it's all pretty terrible. We'll take shooter fear, why not? I guess. So we got the boss first, which is just kind of retarded. He's going to 5 at least. That's 404 damage. Yeah. And at least we'll pick up another dude here. The shooter. This, and this dude. And we're gonna do that. We might as well put in these 2 to play. At least it's close. I mean, this wasn't close. I'd be just super. If this was all the way back here, I'd be like, what the hell, man? That's fine. I mean, we're doing okay. We got all the upgrades and everything. Splash. Like I said, I'm not exactly happy about either the mutate or this, but let's try it up here and see how it works. You might get enough damage upgrades to make it worthwhile. Just their attack has to be higher than anything else, and they just don't have a lot of attack power. So, we eat. Put these guys up here. Oh, we already killed this boss, didn't we? You have to eat. I wonder if your BFG of 10% damage. I want 10% damage. Honestly, with shooters, I think I want the damage. I'll worry about the BFG later. And we need to get some guys in play. Can't eat and not get guys in play. It's just ridiculous. I like the crossbow on sale. More. And I'm gonna go up considerably. That looks good. That's about the amount of guys I want. Alright, so let's move on. Get our food. We still need to get the other level bounce too. And we managed to fear him. That's cool. Have that. Let's see if we get an attack upgrade here. That would be ideal. Oh, we need perforating shot level. I'm not really looking for the attack upgrade. I'm looking for perforating shot or nothing. And we got nothing. Oh, starting over. You don't roll the right mutates, you're going to be done. Oh, this is the choice. There is something I'd wanted to try, but kind of defeats the purpose. I'm going to Lance and these guys early. I think I just want to get the ring and risk it. So, this is not ideal. These guys are so many zombies. But, we didn't take any damage, so I'm happy about that. Let's see if we can get a rabbit in the hat. We did get a rabbit in the hat. Can't put him in play yet. We did get a rabbit in the hat, and this is going to be slow, though. Doc Hawks are slow, so we should be able to get him before he gets us. And it's the cooldown one? Wow. Alright, provided we don't face like 30 zombies here. If we're facing 4, I think we're fine here. Because 2 of them are going to get wrecked, and then the other 2 are going to get wrecked. Before they even get hit. Okay, as long as we're not facing too many zombies here, that's a lot of zombies. But what we can do, we can eat. And we can split them. Like this. And the cooldown means that they're firing faster. It does fire faster. I don't care what you tell me. There's no way you're going to tell me that's not firing faster. Okay, so we got the 3 we need. We'll pop him out just a little bit so he takes some damage. Okay, so he's going to wax this very quickly. And then we're going to kill that off. Good first level. Got the cooldown reduction. Hate this event. Hate it. With a passion. Might be worth getting some tanks in this at some point. We're glass cannons. We want to get guys in play. Hopefully this is mech. This whole floor. Alright. It's a little bit of a ways away. Not really an issue. Our health doesn't matter so much. Oh, it does matter here though. Don't really have much of a tank. Cicadas are a bit slow. I can't eat here though. I can't be eating. Yeah, it's not looking good. Might be able to salvage this run. I can pick up something. Can't pass those up though. I think this run's done. Not the Thunderbolt. Just lost the Thunderbolt. It's over. Or we didn't pick up a Fuko or something there. I'd really like to have 6 mages up that area. Just didn't work out where we save enough there. That's okay though. We'll just try again. Lancer is just a little more stable build anyway. And we're going Lancer or something. Lancer, I don't know. Either way we do this, it's going to be the same amount of moves. We might as well go here. And moving on. So we'll eat and then kill this guy. And again, we don't need to get metabolism when we face mech with a paddle. We're going to be at full health anyway. We're near enough to it. Spin the wheel. Panic Mutation's pretty good, actually. It lets you take the quest room very easily because the human runs away. Alright, let's see if we die or not. And we die. So there's a lot of zombies. We will beat this particular room, and then we're gonna have to stock up and make a decision on the kind of units we're gonna go. And we got a lot of zombies. I tend to favor shooters, but it gave us a mage ring. That's what we're going. And we're gonna look for A lance. Or another mage ring. There's another mage. I'm just gonna pull him. I'm gonna put the mages in play first because they're able to one-shot zombies with the harquebuses and have a little bit of trouble. Alright, so a lot more dudes here, but we have a lot more dudes also. I think we might end up dead here. It's so rough when you come up against zombies. You're not ready for them. This kills us here. There's just no ways we survive. Restart. Unfortunate. Some deaths are not avoidable. I mean, you can play safe every round if you want, but I think you're not going to get as far as you want to get. So let's restart and see if we can get another paddle or a ring or something. Don't start with anything else other than plants, paddle, or a ring. It's just not going to end up well. The tanks, you're going to burn too much food trying to make them work. Fencers are just too weak. You need some way to gain more advantage. Like Thunderbolt's a way you can gain advantage. Without a doubt. Like here, he can tank a little bit. And then we'll end up with 3 guys here, which I can upgrade and hopefully pull. Oh, I pulled a Fuko. That is good. That makes things a lot easier. Pulling a Fuko now means she has 16 armor. So she's a fantastic tank. She's an amazing tank. And shooter super punch. I could do some sort of shooter mage combo with Thunderbolt. Let's try that. So she can tank all day. Oh, I didn't want to lose him. That's okay. Get these guys in play. We got Thunderbolt now. It's rank 1 Thunderbolt, but it is Thunderbolt. Alright. Moving on. So it's looking like we're doing some sort of shooter mage hybrid now. And go ahead and let her tank. Fuko changes the numbers on a lot of things because of her tanking ability. We got 2 tanks spread out. Shooters receive bonus health. Looking pretty good for a shooter run. We don't need any other guys though. Even against zombies, we're gonna be fine. So let's go do the event and see where we can get at it. I might throw in some tanks here too. Not sure, but it's possible. We need to get metabolism and sail first. Those are our top priorities with this build. And it is cultists, so that's good for us. And there is a ring and a rabbit in the hat, and that gives us 2 Thunderbolts at max power. And now this build is efficient. And we're going to buy shooters too. Shooters and rings. That's our main focus now. And I don't know what's going to be back here. I think this is a loop around here. I'm reluctant to spend any more money now that I know what we're doing here. So it looks like there's going to be a telepad here. Yeah, there is a telepad there. And let's see. There we go, perforating shot. So I don't want to pass this up. We got a lot of shooter mutates. I know we got mages, but we can have a mage line behind a shooter line, and everything will be able to fire. Shooters can all fire at the same time until they move up. So there are some good and bad points to that. So 1, 2, 3, and then we get to eat. And that'll work out just perfectly. So I'm gonna grab a dude. Come down here. Let's see if we can get the health upgrade. And we can't, but that's okay, because what we're going to do is just move all these guys up. And they're just going to tank. so that he never even gets hurt. Alright, so we can't eat, but we can teleport here. He's going to save us 1 food doing this. And then move down here. So this is going to work out nicely. Where we have 6 food for 6 dudes. Come up here, buy our food. We're going to be able to get all the things we want now. So, I'm going to get that upgraded for now. Buy our food. And we are facing the dog. So, I need at least 1 more of these. I'm going to put these in play now. Because the dog is not hard with 2 Thunderbolts. But I want to get the max amount of EXP. We don't have to do anything here. He's just going to die. But look at all the XP we got. I mean, this is a lot of levels. That's significant amounts of power. We'll go ahead and get the health after we see if we have Run on Bandit or not. I hate the goose one. Another goose event. Oh, man. It's the worst. Alright, those are good to have on sale. We go to 11. We just take that right now. So, we'll move these back. And we're just trying to start to use this shooter front line. Since they have a shorter range than the mages. And we're going to end up with the weaker mages in the back doing the Thunderbolt. The front mages throwing their own stuff. And the shooters in front of them. And we're going to see how this plays out. Now, we have to pick a class that does the damage. And that's going to be the shooter, since we already have all this stuff. So, let's continue on. We should be able to just burn through all this stuff. We're on a pure DPS build. We have no tanks. Either we're going to kill them, or they're going to kill us. And this is a great room for us. We're going to slaughter this whole room with perforating shot. And let's see if we get something decent. Okay, I got cooldown. I'm going to take the cooldown because of what we have back here. And I think it improves attack speed. Still don't have any confirmation on that, but it feels like it improves attack speed. So, I'm going to kill that real quick. Grab this. I do want to get higher level sail, but I don't want to spend tokens on it right now. And I can't put any more in play until after we eat. So it looks like there's going to be probably one here or here. We'll eat. I need to get 1 more mage in play so we get that extra Thunderbolt. We have food. And we're probably going to put this ring in play here. And this ring in play. Okay. So this should be enough to take the boss very easily. It is going to be the robot. We're going to fight on yellow. And we're going to have to position our guys a little differently. The shooters can't tank this. But we do have a Fuko, and we have some rings. So, that Fuko's a little hurt. I'll put her up there. These guys down there, we have the health upgrade. And these guys are a little weaker there. Those guys in the back, they only have 7 armor. So, the weaker mages are really weak. But these guys have 15 armor. And we can actually get away with something like this here. And this should leave everyone alive. I know we're putting the Fuko at risk a little bit, but Fuko's strong. She's a lot of armor. She can take it. So we got through that. No losses. And that's probably the hardest fight for this build, regardless of any other fight in the game. Alright, so now we're at level 4. We got a free BFG, which is super awesome, because that instantly raises our DPS. And I'll put this guy in play too. Alright, now we need to save some tokens somewhere. We are too far gone, and we spent too much tokens to take advantage of sale. So we're going to use sale just to pull rings in, and rings in Arquebus's now. We have all the combo pieces together. Now we just need to get through the levels. And we can actually go back a little bit like this. And we should be able to just DPS out a lot of things. If there's a ring on sale, I'm going to take it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep burning through. You know, I like to pull things in groups of 3 for the mages. So for the mages, we have 3, 6, 9, 10 right now. That's 3 thunderbolts. But honestly, we should be killing most everything before it gets to us. Ooh, man. You know how much I love Deadly Strike. But that's not really what we're doing here. So that is a good upgrade too. I don't think I can pass that one up. That's a splash. I'm gonna take it. I'm not passing the splash up. 80 splash is pretty good. It's quite good, actually. Alright, let's see what's up here. It's probably, oh good, it's a teleport. That is good news for us. And any of these rings I'm also taking. I'm gonna eat now. I can put some more guys in play. And I still got one more feeding left. So let's get a full line here. We have 5 and 8, or 5 and 7 is 12, and that's an even number, or divisible by 3, so we have 4 thunderbolts now. I think that's where we want to be. 4 thunderbolts in a line of shooters. Should be good enough here. Okay. It is. Let's continue on. And murder all this stuff. Yeah, I'm sure I've done this before, and I'm sure it has not worked out well. But, you know what? I'm a glutton for punishment. And I like to see builds that work out a little different. We're going to be able to make 28 guys, because we're going to fight this on red. We don't really have a problem fighting this at all. So, we only have 1 more feeding now. Because that extra 3 moves are going to be enough to get us through the next floor. And I like being able to pull both harquebuses and this. And let's move this up a little bit, so they can all fire at once. And the mages have good splash. And the shooters, they have some more direct damage. But they also have a little more hit points with that buff. And the damage is actually pretty substantial. Alright, so it sucks that we just lose a dude at random for no reason. Hey buddy, how's it going, man? I'm back a little early from the tables tonight, and I just thought I'd put some streaming in. It's going okay. I'm trying some new stuff, and I still haven't hit that mage build that I want yet, but that's okay. I'll get there at some point. Trying these pure DPS builds right now. That, I mean, I don't want anything even getting to the line, but they're doing a lot of damage. Put it that way. How you doing tonight? Okay, this is the test of this build right here. That's pretty impressive. I think I need to get 1 more level of metabolism though. And I'd like to get 2 more dudes. Oh, it's noon there? It's 2:40 a.m. where I am. Alright, got 28. Oh yeah? I had an okay night. It wasn't great, but at least I didn't lose tonight. So I thought I'd come home and stream a little bit. Try and get some games in. Okay, there's Splash. This is looking just kind of weird. It's a weird build. Trying to experiment with both shooters and mages and see if they can all shoot at the same time. If I have everything fire at once, I might be better off. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. So, yeah, Pete joined the Discord, and he seems like a super cool guy. And he's actually says he followed my videos, and he learned a lot from me. So, his stuff looks pretty legit. He got really lucky with these runs were mage runs here, which makes sense because we knew that we already talked about mages being on top. So this makes sense because even the best shooter build is probably going to lose to the mage build, the good mage builds. But there's still a lot of improvement here on these mage builds, and I haven't gotten a perfect run yet either, so we'll see about that. This is a contender for being able to go all the way. I see it. Not gonna be any Doc Ox. Wow, three of them there. So let's get all these guys up front. Well, no, it's important to talk about it, but you know, we did put some caveats there. That remember, I said I looked at his other builds and they looked legit. So I mean, we'll just assume they're legit. You know. Listen, anytime that you have someone come up out of nowhere, either they have to have some knowledge or they have to be cheating. And this guy clearly had knowledge. He did the same thing I did. I used to watch Adigent when I was at the poker table for entertainment. And then that's how I found out your strat. And then I optimized your strat. You know? But when I came out and I was on top and I had those ranks, people entertain that thought too. They question me, and I understand that, you know? Yeah, but, I mean, it's also, if he's min-maxing also, he's, you know, he's gonna, it looked like, remember, I did say he has a bunch of builds at the bottom, so he was trying a lot of different stuff. But it looked like he just got lucky. I said, and I said this before, you can just get lucky. It does happen. He said he barely squeaked by this guy here had a fraction of a health left after this fight. So if it's a mage build, I can definitely understand it. A shooter build, I would very much question a shooter build, but a mage build, I can actually 100% believe. There's no doubt in my mind that a mage build is going to be able to do that. And look at the damage on this build. This is getting sick. I'm thinking of a shooter. See if I can get one. Nope. This build has got some serious damage to it. Look at how fast that is just... And it's this hybrid build, too. So, I got the bonus shooter thing, but I'm running on fast reload, a bunch of splash, super punch, and explosive projectiles so far. It looks pretty good, right? And I might be fighting on red here. Shoot, I have to eat. I don't know. Honestly, it's got to be considerable. I think it gives about 200 hit points with this and with the extra upgrade, with the percentage. Because normal shooters have about 800 hit points, right? Yeah, it is. Well, normal shooters have about 800 hit points, and these have 1,000 now. Yeah, it's significant, isn't it? It's fairly significant. I don't think I can get that there. I have 2 moves left. I don't have enough moves left. I gambled whether it was here or here, and it was here. Well, I need 8 tokens. I get 14 from there. If I do 34, I can't do anything. Nothing I can do. This is the build I have to go with now. I just don't have enough food. Well, I would have 34 food. I could fight on green, but then I can't get the other splash. I think, is it worth it? It might be, because then I have full health on everything. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to get the food. I'm going to forego the second bounce. It's not that important. I need 34 food. I'm gonna fight on green. I think it's important to have full health here. I know what you're saying, but I can't do it that way though. Do I have enough even? I should. Yeah, there's 6 here. Okay. I don't have any. That's why I'm eating, because I have to DPS out. If I can't DPS this out, then I will die. Yeah, I don't have any meat. Either I kill everything here before it gets to here, or I die. Let's see how it works. Look at that damage. We survived. If I fight that on red, I don't think I live. I think I lose like 4 dudes or 5 dudes on red. All right, let's move it all up. So it all fires at the same time. I'm one short of the bounce, too. Oh, man. This build needs some work, but I like it. All right, let's see how we do. I just want it all to fire at once. That's it. So we get Super Punch. And we got Super Towing Splash. And then the 80 extra damage splash. And then the shooters have Super Punch. And Perforating Shot. This is a weird one. I might just die here. Yeah. This is... I wanted this to work. It just doesn't. There's not enough stacking mutates. I thought it was cool, but it's not enough. It's not enough. It just doesn't have enough stacking mutates. Nothing multiplicative. Everything's just kind of on its own. And I don't... You know what I forgot to get? Is Mage Perforating Shot. So I don't even have Mage Perforating Shot. It just requires too much... It requires too many tokens. Because you have to get Bouncing Bullets and Mage Perforating Shot and health and... I don't see it working out well. It did good until we need a Perforating Shot. That's 50 extra tokens we'd have to spend for 2 different sets. We'll just either try this or end the run. Yeah, even my weaker builds that are more monotone are just gonna wreck this. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that one didn't work very well. That could have worked better. And that was fun to try, though. It looked cool. But it just basically boils down to 3 missed mutates. So... It's alright. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, I think I'll probably keep these around for a little bit. Yeah, and you can't stack the mutates with them, and the mutates are so expensive for both of them. I mean, you need either all of these or you need these. The final one is both 25 tokens. So it sucks I can't get both. I wish I had, 2 more tokens. Get that. But at least I got a paddle. And paddle arguably is the best unit in the game to start with. I mean, it's so versatile. You can go anywhere with it. You can move into anything. It takes the first, floor easily. There's Super Punch for shooters. I think I might be able to improve on my current build, shooter build, by 1 or 2 Harquebus. Or possibly by getting a sale early and getting some bigger units. Maybe. Possible. Let's see. And since we're going shooters, we'll get that. Yeah, it's not a great combo. I wanted to see how it would work, though, maybe. And it worked how I thought it would work. It just ended up that without stacked mutates, they just don't have enough power. There's not enough juice there to really do anything. It requires too many tokens. And I like this. I love the fact that I got this roll here. So now I got 3 shooters. And 1 paddle. And hopefully I'm facing zombies. But it's good that Pete is legit, and he's active, and he's joined the Discord, and he's gonna be. It looks like he's gonna be, another guy up here that we can, do things with and make runs with and form strategies and help improve the game with over time. So it's good to have another guy up here like that. Hopefully we can build a whole community of people who are, yeah, that's exactly. I remember that. Have you seen that movie? I've seen the original of that movie. It is a crazy movie where they turn her into a chicken at the end of that. Oh, you have it? Oh, I have. I have seen it. It's crazy. It's about this uh, girl that goes into a circus, and she's kind of a con artist, and she tries to con the carnies, but they end up turning her into one of them after she tries to rip them off. And that's where the one of us comes, because they go, one of us, and they reveal she's a new attraction, and she's been turned into this kind of chicken woman thing. So, yeah, but anyway, we got another dude up here. It's good to have more guys that we can rap with and go through this whole thing with. It has more strategies, and we'll see some interesting stuff, I think, play out. Shooter, please. Perfect. Exactly. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, it was, I mean, and I was a kid when I saw that, too. I was very young. So, it ended up, yeah. A messed up movie. That's where that comes from. I'm so glad I picked up perforating shots there. Yeah, I'll be fine now. Even with that. I don't really want to do anything yet. Just keep doing this. Alright, so this guy's got to go in the back. And hopefully we can just wax most of this. Alright. Good job, sir. Do I eat here? I think I have to eat here. Then I'll die. Yeah, and stick him in the back again. Alright. I'm gonna get that. Get two guys here. And one of them is for the event. Just in case. You know, I can't count the amount of times where I ran out of rooms for the event and did not have the dude for the event. Yeah. So, where is the event at? Oh, that's, at least that's not too far. And I'm probably going to end up putting a gun in this guy's hand. I'll get Sal. I need to get a lance. Don't die, please. Thank you. I really need to try and get a lance here. He's almost level 2. So, I don't want to waste the EXP for this guy, so I'm going to buy something there. Okay, and that's about all I can do right now. I'm going to have to get metabolism. I don't really have much of a choice. It's either metabolism or... Oh, this is necromancer. Never mind, I don't have to get metabolism. That's stupid of me. Just thinking this was the dog for some reason. I'll just eat in the boss room, and that'll be more than enough. And then I'll pick up a lance. Alright, so get that. That'll be enough. We'll eat here. Yeah, this will be more than enough with what I have here, because these are going to wreck this immediately. And then he'll heal off that. Alright, moving on. I mean, the 10% is so good. It's so much extra damage. I have to take the 10%. It's worth so much extra damage across the entire board. It just ends up being just a ridiculous amount of damage. Alright, I need to get a nano lance. Still can't pass up guns. I'm not passing up crossbows either, given their cost. And I guess we're not going to get a nano lance now. We're going to get some dudes in play then. I don't want to go higher than that. Hopefully it's not going to be gorillas. It would be kind of disastrous. And it is a gorilla. Oh my god, it's not good. Alright, we got one more shot here to get a lance. can't pass these up. Can't. Just gonna have to try and use some of these guys to tank for a bit. If I get a good mutate here, we're gonna be okay. Okay, this is the best room I could have hoped for here. Alright. Well, if we don't get a good mutate here, we're done anyway, and we are done. So, this has been frustrating in a number of different fronts. This has been my, my poker the last week and a half, too. Barely you can buy. Oh, there's a ring. Alright, here we go again. Cicada, take some damage, and these guys hit, take a point of damage, lose one guy. I've got this one down to a science, and that's not going to work. Fighter Mage is something that might be able to work, but given the fact that I have to give up a mutate to make him work, means that it's not going to work. What do you think about my suggestion that fencers should have dodge as their ability instead of mana burn? I think mana burn is pretty useless, but dodge would be very useful. You know, 3 levels of dodge. I should really kill these guys. You know, get the dodge up to maybe 50% or something for fencers. They'd be viable then, but not too overpowered. Flash would still hurt them a lot. And then tanks should... The armor for tanks is good. That's good enough. And fighters should have, you know, some sort of damage component. Yeah. But they're not going to change it for the demo, and I don't expect them to. I just wanted them to keep it in mind for the final game. It is and it isn't. I wanted them to have a percentage dodge, you know, is what I would like to have. Though, yeah, it is similar to Lancers. We're going to have to see what they come up with for the final game. And hopefully they add 3 more stages with bosses on it. So there's 7 stages to get through instead of, you know, current 4 or 5. Or there'll be 8 stages to get through. If they add 3 more stages on there, basically 6 more mutates, there's never going to be a perfect build. It's just not almost impossible to get a perfect build. So you're going to have a bunch of different viable builds at that point because nothing will be perfect. You'll have 2 sets of units or 3 sets of units that you can stack mutates on that you'll have to use. So I'm interested to see what it's going to be. Well, it should come out any time now, right? I mean... Okay, so... Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys now. I don't need them. Already passed the tough room. Yeah, we talked about that too, and they would be similar to Lancers. But they don't have the range of Lancers. Lancers are like a ranged unit, though, with a cooldown on a timer. These would be just a percentage-based, straight melee, close combat unit. Lancers are not really melee units. You know, they're kind of a hybrid unit. Are you on my side with this, where I think the cooldown reduction increases the attack speed? You know? It feels like that. It feels like there's an increase in attack speed with this cooldown reduction. Alright. And I need... Well, I just look at the... I mean, look, when I see the animation before and after, it's like they attack faster. I'm not sure if it was intended or not, but the attack speed is super fast once you get this cooldown reduction. Okay, I'm still going to take 10%. Number of attacks per second doesn't really affect this, though, so I don't know. I am going mages, so with the cooldown, but I'd like to get the level 3 sail first, get some bigger mages. So let's continue on with this guy. Just gonna eat liberally. not buying anything right now. Fighting yellow, no problem. Fighting on red, big problem. Go and get this done sooner rather than later. Okay. So no panel. It's no problem. Alright, I'm not fighting on red though. I don't want to have to kill these in 4 shots. 1 shot is 2 shots or 3 shots is what I want. And we are going to do mages. We'll buy a ring. Alright, that's good. I got this there. Alright, and boss is there. Obviously, our room is all the way on the other side. Let's go ahead and save 1 unit there. Alright, so we got 3 moves left. 1, 2. I'm gonna have to eat now, otherwise I gotta burn another food. Alright. We're going to be able to get everything we need. I guess we're going to wait on the last sale just in case. Put some guys up here. And grab that. Gonna upgrade. Reroll. Grab that. And we're fighting the flamethrower, so honestly, just need like 2 guys. Soak up the XP. That's it. And that's enough. Okay, we need a mage mutate. Come on. There's a lancer mutate. It's 10 armor. Might be okay. Does make this guy significantly tougher. 25 armor. This is a lot of armor. Even 15 armor is a lot of armor. We can probably continue. Honestly. Let's get this. We're gonna have enough here. Yeah, look at that. She can tank now. Jeez. Not taking any damage. Yeah, but it's not gonna be top. It's not gonna be the top one though, because it doesn't have anything stacked. The mage mutates were great. Very unfortunate how the ending kind of went up. Felt like I was just a little bit short, you know. I have to get this guy in play now. I think I have to get this guy in play too, and maybe 1 more. Am I going to be using shooters here? Is the question. And the answer is I don't know yet. So I tend to not want to invest in shooters when I have Thunderbolt. Alright, so this is the man trap level. Shouldn't really have any problems with this. I'm not buying anything unless it's on sale. Unless it's a ring. And not that ring. Okay, I am going to get another one of these though. Alright, buddy. Enjoy your smoke. I know how you feel. I used to smoke. Smoked for 7 years. I'm glad I quit though. I'm very glad I quit. But I understand the need. It was tough for me to quit. It's also got a different stigma in Europe. Not quite the same thing as it is here. Alright, need a mage. I absolutely have to get a mage. Yeah, I mean, I can make top 50 almost anytime I feel like it, honestly. I mean, top 50 is not anything. The real ranks start at around 33, 34, 35. That's where the real ranks start. Everything below that is fairly easy to get through. You get to the 30s, that's where it starts to get real tough, and everything matters. All your mutates matter at that point. Alright, we got 3 dudes here. This is a good possibility, actually. We can actually do that. I'm going to reroll once, or twice, or 3 times. Trying to get another ring for these guys. That seems to be fine. Okay, so I think there's just 2 zombies, right? Yeah, I think... Oh, dude, those guys. Oh, we're doing mech, right? Oh, doesn't really matter. Anyone will get shooter flash. Man, such a good mutate. Kind of wish I went paddle there. It's not like I didn't have the option, though. You know, either take what you get. It's nice when it lines up. All right, another ring, another shot. Here we go. Another cicada. We have this pretty much down to where, okay, well, could have been better, I guess. Upgrade, reroll, reroll. Got a hat and I got a ring. So I just need to survive the next one or 2. So heals tank for the cicada, and we should be able to get through this. Shooter fear, super awesome. Be bad. I don't want to start out with something that won't help us later, especially when it's 2 rooms in. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me to start with something subpar when it's so easy to just restart, go after a new one. And that cost me 1 food. Tank stun. They should take the stuns out or rework them. Stuns are the worst. Arguably the worst. I mean, you either stun yourself, or about the same amount of times you stun whatever unit you're stunning. In the case of multiple units, they often stun the same unit. Terrible. Just terrible. Alright, at least we get to fight this on green. And weighted dice are okay. It can work in a lot of different favors for us. So we'll take it. As long as we get through this, we should be fine. Man, that's close. That's as close as we're getting. That's okay, we got metabolism. Go ahead and eat. This room will be fine. And we'll have enough health to... Alright, 64 health. This really depends on where the placement of this is, but it doesn't matter because we have to... We can't head to the next room with 130 health. Just have to eat. Alright, so we eat, and this is an okay placement. So, I mean, we would have survived, but if the placement was here, then we die because he hits us twice. Alright, top of the nets. We're gonna take this here. Still don't know what we're going yet, but I know we don't have to face zombies. Okay, this I did not want to see claws, but you know, what are we gonna do, right? We can't do anything about it except for eat again and kill these mages. Hopefully, now we die. If I add more dudes right there, we just lose. Because it's going to end up costing me 4 or 5 dudes in the long run. So there's... Could spend another food to get up. Then we're starting to blow food at a rate that I don't want to lose food at. Just some runs are not possible to win. Most runs are not possible to win. Honestly. I mean, I guess most runs are possible to complete. Most runs are not possible to make number one. So the few chances that you have to take, because only one or two of those may end up being a rank one mid-month. Early month is a different story. You get a lot of rank ones. But once you get when everything's more established, it's a lot tougher. Alright, probably have this last run in. Then I'm gonna head to bed. Alright, this is viable. This upgrade now. Let's see what we get. Okay, I'm happy that we got zombies. We're gonna be able to beat zombies. Especially if we split them. So they'll each kill one. Everything survive for the next round. Where we can hopefully pick up Thunderbolt here. So, same thing as we just did. We have some tanks. And we have one guy survive. So we need either a Fuko or Charmed Ring. There is something to be said to get a paddle here. And it might be possible that we're super efficient that way. I'm going to try that. I'm not going to get any upgrades. Paddle. But I'm going to try, I've wanted to try this for a while. I'm just going to get Thunderbolt. So that there's something in front of everybody. But I guess this doesn't matter when we get shooter stuff. I had wanted to try that, see how it worked. But I don't want to do it until we actually have a valid run. So we have something to test it against. Okay, so move this guy up. I'm not sure about this still. Losing one food there. Yeah, I'm still not sure about that. But it's not a question of losing a food. It's a question of losing the EXP for that fight. Because I want him to be bigger, quicker. The armor and the damage. Dude, Fear is terrible. Mage Fear is okay. But I think the fear is too low. I think the fear amount should be like 20%, 25%. It's just too low to be really a useful mutate. Very minor. Okay in PvE, but the PvP portion is the game. The PvE is just how you get there. So tired. Glad I came home a little bit early though. Losing number one has renewed my vigor to try and get it again. I am sad to have lost it, but I am happy that there are more people up there now to fight against. It's a boring game if you don't have good competition. And I am too old to be playing some of the other games I like. Like, I uninstalled Apex Legends. It's one of my favorite games. I still enjoy playing it. But it's very difficult for me to play it competitively, knowing that I'm just not fast enough anymore to get past even Platinum League. I was in Diamond. And that's a whole other game, but I'm just not fast enough. I just do not have the same reflexes I had when I was younger. I have a better sense for game and strategy and being able to figure out, how to flank and use cover and, coach a team. I would take randoms and lead them to victory a lot of places, but it wasn't based on my skill to shoot things, based on my ability to think. But not being able to, be on the ball where I want to be. Being able to laser people is frustrating. So I want to focus on my strengths, which is how you get ahead in the world. Nobody gets ahead because they short up their weaknesses. They got ahead because they leaned on their strengths and they made their strengths stronger. Nobody asks you, hey, what can you do for me as far as you being weak and then I've gotten better? What can you do mediocrely for me? They ask what you can do for me that is at a high level. In business and in life. If you're an all-around guy, that's really not that useful anymore. There are too many people that have too many skills that really matter. You gotta excel in something. So I excel in strategy games and things that require you to think. Like this. And that's pretty good right there. I don't think of a better real kind of start I could have gotten there for this build. So we went shooters and immediately got the full combo up. Right in time for zombies. And we're going to get bouncing bullets right here. And this is looking pretty solid. And as these guys level, it's going to be even more solid. And the only thing I would like to add on to this right now is a paddle. Hopefully this guy doesn't die. Did not die. I want to think we should probably dig a little bit. I can't afford to dig, so continue. I do get to eat for the next battle though. And these guys just leveled. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so I get to eat here. And this means I get to fight on green. Move all this back. After, and hopefully we can figure enough this out. Okay, we didn't lose the lance. Get the lance back. That would have been run ending if we lost the lance there. We're going to be able to get bouncing bullets again. That's going to really probably shore this up. Yeah, we got 2 Doc Ox, but that's fine. 2 bouncing bullets. Okay, perforating shots. It's looking good. Real good here. Yeah, okay. Now we suddenly don't have any problems at all. And we're gonna wait on putting him in play. Forgot to buy dude. That's okay, we're gonna lose this guy. Not amazing, but not the end of the world. And we're gonna sit. I mean, honestly, it's gonna cost us 3 tokens because not sure why I went here. That was just gonna throw the whole game because I made one mistake. Do not die, please. You. I know what I was trying to do. I was trying to save 1 movement slot because I can get there without having to eat if I go that route. What games were I the best at? Well, I played a lot of story-based games. Honestly, my whole life has been geared towards poker. I was excellent in Magic. I was top 20 in 2 formats in the world at one point when I was younger, in Magic the Gathering, back when everybody played Magic. I was top 20 in both limited and constructed, before there were multiple formats. So naturally, I moved into poker after that. And I have pretty much devoted the rest of my life to beating the game of poker. And it has been a long haul to do that. It is not an easy game to beat consistently. You really have to be. Yeah, I did. And sometimes I get back into it from time to time. I played Magic Arena for a bit, but this is a long time ago. I went to a pro tour, Atlanta. I was invited to Paris, but I ended up going in the military for a bit. But yeah, that competitively, I didn't do a lot. There wasn't the esports scene when I was young. You know, it wasn't quite the same as it is now. And I think I have to get there again. But yeah, Magic was probably the other game that I was best at, other than this. I mean, shooter games, I played a lot of different stuff, but I never really did anything super competitively other than Magic and poker. Poker has been my pastime. It's been really the focus of everything, and it's such a monumental undertaking to beat it consistently that it really took a lot out of me. I spent 10 years, about 9 years traveling when I lived in Asia, just seeing the world, playing poker, and having as many women as I could. And I ended up building businesses and stuff and doing other things, but I never stopped gaming, even when I was traveling. I think again I have to eat here because I'm gonna get more dudes. But yeah, so it was Magic and then poker. I was training for MGL during right the year that 9/11 happened. I training for Major League Gaming for StarCraft, and I was very good at StarCraft. I'm an excellent StarCraft player. I was a lot better, but again, that's another game where I'm not as fast as I used to be. And in fact, after this, I'm gonna load up a game of StarCraft. I'm gonna show you, how I used to be. And it looks like I win this one-armed bandit, so that's helps. StarCraft 1 was what I played mostly. I moved into StarCraft 2 when it came out a couple years ago. But yeah, for StarCraft 1, I was quite good. Played Zerg, and I was practicing for MGL when 9/11 happened, and they canceled the league. Well, they canceled the league that year that I had trained like 3 months for, nonstop, and I was devastated. So I ended up playing EverQuest for a while, and then I started selling shit for gold on there, and then I started playing Star Wars Galaxies for a while, and selling weapons on one of the biggest servers. I became one of the biggest weaponsmiths on there, and sold enough to make my first semester of college abroad. And I was doing that for a while while I was going to college. Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff with gaming, just not at the forefront of the competitive scene. But there's not a lot of games until the roguelikes came out. With Rogue Legacy started about 10, 15 years ago. Maybe 9 years ago, I can't remember. I think I was in Asia when I saw the first Rogue Legacy. There wasn't a lot of randomness in the games. It was, mostly repetition and grinding. Can I get a paddle? For the love of... Have I not seen a paddle this whole game? Alright, well, into that. I don't really want to get any more guys. Problem. But I'm gonna have to. Actually, I'm not gonna have to. It doesn't matter. If I get more guys, it's the same thing as me not getting more guys, because these guys are gonna level at a certain rate, and if I get more guys, then they're not gonna level, which is gonna end up with the same amount of attack power as if I got more guys. Until these guys are leveled up. These are 2 gorillas. It's a big problem. I'm gonna lose a lot. Oh, it's not gorillas. Okay, so I might not lose the lance. I'm lucky I won't lose the lance. All right, I got it back, but I gotta survive 1 room on yellow with a gorilla, which is fine. I got super punch. I should just murder him, right? As long as I murder him quick. Okay, so we're okay. Everything's okay. Got him back. I need a paddle. I need a paddle. Paddle. Finally. Can't put him down yet, though. Till I eat. So I can put him down. I know Boxer, personally. I used to run a poker site in Asia for another Korean site. Which I still do some work with time to time in the online poker scene. So I know Boxer personally, because he went into the poker scene over there and he worked for the company that I was working with. And it's about the only one. Yeah, yeah, I know. And I was pretty big in the Asian poker scene too. I shaped a lot of the current poker scene out in Asia when I was over there. I trained dealers. Um, I advised rooms. I know the heads of most of the poker tours over there. I know there's not a card room in Asia that doesn't know who I am when I walk through the door. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, I have. It's been quite interesting, to say the least. Yeah. If I died tomorrow, I will have lived a full life. After I lost my house during the housing crisis here, I lent some money out that I never got back, and I bought a house when I thought it was the lowest point, and it wasn't. And after I lost that house, in the big crash, I sold everything I owned and went out to Asia and started over out there. Because you know what? Why not? I didn't have a house tying me down. I always wanted to travel, and I love Asian women. So that's what I did for a long time. And do I have just a random dude sitting there? Wow. And he has got some EXP on him. All right, let's get him a gun. That is hilarious. I just got a random dude out there. And I got that guy there. Okay, that should be good. Hopefully he doesn't die. Okay. Come on. Well, at least I kept the gun. It did. And now I have a son and a beautiful wife, and I did all the things I wanted to do. Did all the traveling. I went all over the world. Eastern Europe. Went to UK, all over Asia, Thailand, Vietnam. I spent a lot of time in all those countries. And I became a better poker player for it too, especially with the father thing, because I'm a lot more patient now and I understand a lot more than I did before. Any more than this, honestly. Yeah, so I thought it was a disaster when I lost the house. Turns out it was probably the best thing that could have happened to me. Yeah, when I got back, I found out I was 10 years behind all the friends that I had left. But yeah, well, I tried that. That's why I went to Eastern Europe for a little bit, and I just found that the Asian women were just more laid back than the Eastern European women. I did meet some cool Eastern European women, don't get me wrong, okay? But the Asian women were just really laid back, and I had a better time. Why out. I do think Eastern European women are gorgeous, and I had some girls that were quite good or quite amazing. But for me, I really love Asian women. Love it. I do. Now I want to play one game of StarCraft before I go to bed. Well, I left. I did not know anybody. And I just had a bunch of money, but I knew that I could make a living playing poker anywhere, provided I could find a game. I had heard that there were some games in Thailand somewhere. I couldn't find them at first. So I went to Cambodia for a while and played there. There was a casino there that played poker. And I couldn't find any high limit stuff. So I was playing low limit stuff, few $100 buy-ins. But I was doing quite well, get my money up, pay for all the trip and everything. And then finally I got a lead on a game in Thailand. It was in a casino run by the Thai police in a brothel underground. And inside this place was a Frenchman that was running 3 poker tables. And poker was new in Asia when I got there. It was very, very, very brand new. Nobody really knew how to play it. So it was prime. And I was making sick money. Playing really small because these guys would come out the baccarat tables, play it just like baccarat, all the way down, $300 or $400 a pop. with no problem. And whatever the hands were. So, go live. What is this here? Go live? I guess, I mean, I'm already live, so it doesn't really matter. I prefer to play Zerg, but I've been playing Protons lately. I haven't even been the placement match for this. Let's do that. Where did you like the most in Eastern Europe? Because I didn't get up to Germany. I got up to Austria, and that was really cool. I liked Vienna a lot. I've been there a couple times. I liked Hungary the best. I loved being in Budapest. Budapest was a really cool city. The beer was great. Things were cheap, gorgeous. That's where I liked Eastern Europe the most. And I felt like the farther south I got, the more relaxed people got. The farther north I got, the more angrier and Russian people got. Is the best way for me to put it. And I preferred to be chill out in flip flops like I was in Asia, where everything's just more laid back. I haven't actually played with this new keyboard. I got this new key actually on 12 pulling this guy. All right, we already won. Yeah, I 12 pull macro expand with Zerg. Might be a little rusty. Again. Probably change this. Why is this? Oh, it should be 3440 by. My resolution is. Oh, that's what. That should work. Usually this stretches out all the way. I'll check it after this. I think I might have to set it in the NVIDIA settings to get this to work properly. I have an ultra-wide monitor. That's why the bars are up and down. I have this sick LG monitor. But it tends to stretch things out that don't fit properly. Let's see if I... Well, that's a new map season. I haven't seen the maps. So... Oh, dang it, Steam client. Oh. That was the worst. I cannot believe the Steam thing came up right then and kicked me out of my game. Wow, terrible. Alright, well, we have to... This is not good because now all my timings are messed up. Now I have to... Well, actually, this shouldn't even matter. This Diamond 99 doesn't matter. He's probably already landed here. I have to do something crazy now. He's done that. I have to actually drop a hatchery, like, in his base. And I have not played StarCraft in a while. Yeah, there we go. So what we do is we drop a hatchery here. And force him to deal with that way. So you won't have anything here.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Send these two guys up there. Up here like this. Because we're going to drop I want to drone drill through and then drop a spine crawler there. And that's not enough drones to take this, so we're going to have problems here. And now he is going to have problems walling off. He should have just walled off. We just kind of send this through here like that. And then we send this guy back here, and we make a queen here. Buddy. Now he's got extra two there. We're going to have some extra guys here. I think we lose this. That really messed up. That losing the that switch over. I was gonna do a 12 pool, and now I'm just wrecked. Can't believe Steam pulls you out of this. To check the inventory stuff too. Second. Cannot believe Steam Updater did that. Come on. We need I am still looking for new stuff for a new computer, but the problem I'm having is obviously availability of things. And I'm thinking about getting a 16800 XT when it's available, but the software is just so bad. NVIDIA has good software. So, sure what to do. Open. Apparently I have an update to install. This. And these are different monitor sizes, so I have two video cards and I have the onboard. Still using a 1080 Ti. Do a lot of the encoding for this. But when I built this system, it was a beast. But that was 6 years ago, maybe 7. Built it for, it was about 4,000 or 5,000 what I spent on the entire system. At the time, because it was like a 4790K. You know, top of the line processor, 4 cores. Just what the 5900X is now. Okay. Okay. Optimal is 3840 by 2160. Can we not set this manually? I do not want that. What is widescreen? Dynamic super resolution. Wow, you can play 7680. Maybe. This is the native. Supposed to be 3440 is what my native resolution. 1610 resolution. Standard 3. Okay, custom. This is what I usually have it at. There we go. So that will, okay, that optimizes that setting. Okay, so we have to restart this, I think. That should get the resolution the same as the desktop. Try that again. I know I've had this on before, but I'm not sure if it stretches it out or not. I find also that games that are really fast tend to make me play poker worse. It makes me too anxious at the table. I end up playing more hands than I should. Okay. I don't remember having those. This does feel like the correct resolution that I normally have. Let's see what the settings are. Okay, so it's not overriding anything. So this is what it's going to be at. Alright, well that's what it is. Alright, I'm going to play boss. I stopped playing Zerg because I'm not fast enough to play Zerg. I would get into pretty high into Diamond 1, but I wasn't really able to go into Masters anymore. I used to be Masters a long time ago, but I'm like, again, just I'm not fast enough. You have to have such a high APM game. I can do toss though, because toss is not required that high of an APM. Even Terran requires sick APM now. It's gross how much APM you need for all the classes. Definitely not geared to 40-year-old people. Getting older every month, and I hate to talk matches. I know it looks kind of bad, but I have not played any of these maps. Oh, this one I know. You know this one. This one, no. Let's see if we're getting. And spot open, so we know we have a gap. Is making. We missed that, but we already know that he's. Let's see how far he is on his field, though. Because that means that I can actually just drop my Nexus now. So he has just getting his gas, not going to be aggressive. Do a little harassment here with minerals. Mineral denying. Alright, that's enough. Okay. And this will give us just enough to drop this side core here in a sec. Drop it there. Wall that in. I am going to have to get another pylon here somewhere. Oh, let's just go ahead and back. So I can put gates and stuff there. Like I said, I don't have to really worry about him attacking for a bit. And I need to start getting stuff. So, I get a second gate. Just gonna put him there. And now I can start steps. Get that work get up. And that's a pretty solid start. As long as he hasn't gone his third nexus or his third hatchery, should be in a good spot here. Start going. Oh. Yeah, you are not going anywhere, buddy. I'm gonna park you right there. And we're gonna end up and make Twilight Council. I'm just gonna get 4 adapts.
The firstborn shall persevere.
And I'm pretty much gonna go into stalkers until it's fit.
Glory to the Daylum.
Once I get this 4th one here. Alright, so now we got Warp Gate.
Combat awaits.
Okay, so let's go do some harassment. Okay, here. Start getting some stock. Don't really need to get a can expand.
You must construct additional pylons.
So he hasn't expanded yet. Both good and bad.
Najakar Mina.
Get this final.
It shall be done.
So this is going to cause him to have to make a lot of units.
Forward. Porzala. Glorious combat is upon us.
Oh, we get to see his entire base.
Let none deter us.
And he's got roaches coming.
We serve the tribe. Faith
And he also has an expansion.
here. We are of one.
Can do a lot of damage here.
I have met the enemy. Faith. It shall be. Let your will be heard. The
Go ahead and kill this guy.
march.
And we're doing a lot of damage for, you know, nothing.
Give us your command.
So let's go ahead and do that. I'd like to save them as much as possible. Those. Pylons. This is sensitive. And that. Let's do. Let's build our. Also. So now that we have this guy, go ahead.
Combat awaits. Forward.
Get on third base. Gonna go at. Oh, that stays there. Gotta come down here. Build. Change. We can get storm and stormer. Oh, I did go get torch. And we need one of these guys. And that there. And that's all we really need for this. Building. Usually over. Island here and start making some walls. So we got some guys to kill. And make sure you clear out the overlords. So as long as we can just keep expanding, it's very hard for third player to do about it. Just because as long as we stay even or so, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna start harassing. I need dates. Couple. Templar. I want to build up like 4 or 5 of these guys here. And then send them out for an attack. 2-pronged attack. Oh. Send these guys up this way. Over. Send this team down this way. Build a bunch more gates. We want to wall this whole area off. Damn it. Kind of bring this all together here. So he should have expanded to one of the areas. And I do not want to bunk creep. But I don't think we're coming in two different directions. He's got hydras. And he hasn't really expanded. So I'm going to pull back. It's nice to catch these greens out nowhere. guys are going to be pretty instrumental, right? So let's get a bunch more guys. We just need shields, and I'm going to need robo here. I need to get obs out. Gotta bring some of these guys to base. I'm gonna expand down. Okay, there we go. Keep getting more guys in play. Once we get that obs, he hasn't expanded enough, so we're in good shape here. We are gonna need this here. And we need to put some Templars just guard it. Go ahead. Got obs right there. Oh, we need shield batteries too. Okay. Once I get this obs out, and I'm maxing out here at some gone Hydras. That's really good for me that he's gone Hydras. And I've gone ground units. I'm actually going to get a rotate too. Okay, so there's my obs. Okay, now let's start clearing creep out. Yeah, good luck trying to get through that. Oh, you got one through it? Not terribly worried about one. Keep a couple. Once we're at this stage, it's really tough for him to do anything. Especially when we start clearing all this creep out. We have to clear the creep out. Need to expand. And now we can do some harassment. Oh, whoops. Go back a bit. Yeah, that was bad. I kind of didn't pay attention, but I'm going to get really good storms off there. And this isn't going to be a problem here. Because we're going to move into... probably going to move into... and we need to start hitting him on two fronts. So let's start chrono boosting this stuff out. Here's when we just kind of drop stuff. I'll move through here. Make him come down. And we want to kind of storm and run. As long as we have storm, we're fine. And let's start getting Colossus up. I'm really trying to buy time here for this, and this was a bad move by him. Because we're going to be able to murder all this. I mean, he just basically gave up all of his workers. And now he's taking a ton of damage coming through here. And now we get to counterattack here. Oh, it's more the chrono in it. And we have a lot of games, so like a lot of these guys here. And it's okay to pull him out of position like this. We get to clear all this creep out. This is kind of bad for him since he gets to now lose a bunch of guys. We get to take this out and then we call back. I mean, we're moving away from Templar here quite quickly. And Colossus. I'm probably gonna end up losing, recall some of it. But we're gonna be moving into straight up, almost entirely games units. So we got these guys and these guys. Guys together. Guys. Okay, and now they're all upgraded. And we need to here. And now I have Colossus, bro. You got problems, kid. Alright, I have problems. Man, it's been a while since StarCraft. Don't have all my F keys, so it's rough. I forgot I have Chrono Boost too, don't need. Gotta move some guys down here. So I have this group and this group. Really should be talking my other guys separate. Doing it. So I got a bunch of guys here that work. Need to expand out, get more Colossus in play, and then do. Possibly get carries up later. But I'm so heavily invested in ground. I gotta do some damage. I don't really have enough money. Man, I'm so low on money. Well, I got all okay. How many guys? Not great. Like I said, I don't really have the APM for this anymore. Just kind of bad. Like that. Countering. Actually, I need to move here. Not like there. Oh, come on. Damn it. I already lose the game. And that's why I don't play StarCraft much anymore. I'm just too slow now. I mean, I can get back into it if I play more. I just don't think it's... But yeah, I'm terrible at StarCraft now. And I'm terrible at Apex. I'm pretty much terrible at everything fast. But I'm good at everything slow. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. And thanks for joining me. And good luck in your games today. And I'll see you later, brother. If I ever get my